My third guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all, Weather Guy here. We're back with more of The Witness. Hope you're doing great. Feeling pretty good, just having a quick refresher. Because I didn't remember if I had done all of these yet, but I guess I had. Great. It's been a couple weeks since I played, actually like 3 weeks. It's been a long time. Okay, yeah, I was stuck on this one. Yeah, okay. And this is the one where it goes from both sides. And I feel like it's easier if I try to solve the left first. But the problem I've been having is getting the white separated from the black. I guess if I... It is easier if you control the right side. You have more space, so I can do like... Is it... That doesn't work. I'm mostly looking at the left side right now. How do I... If I do this... That works. Amazing. Oh, there's more. Alright, so it's 2 black ones in the middle there, and 1 black one over there. Corner, exits, top right. Oh, so this is just 1 though. Okay, so I probably have to look at this at an odd angle. Oh, but I don't know if it's gonna let me. Maybe I need to scoot back? Maybe something like this is good? I don't know. What's really tricky, the tricky part about this specifically, I think is going to be that right side over there. Because there's no way to divide those unless I have an angle. What's the angle for this? Oh, I bet it's... This is a good angle right here. How do we divide it though? I think we keep this like... No. Is it probably like this? Keep all the white separated. That doesn't quite work though. Let's try the other way around perhaps. So instead let's do what? This works. I think. Yes. Easy. Okay, this one is just picking up all the dots. There's a lot of dots though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, down 5. 5 dots. You have to find an angle that we see all the dots. I think this is the last one. This is just to find the angle puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double check that there's nothing else. Yeah. So it has to be some angle from the left side. How is this one possible? Oh, there's a double. This is another double one. Okay. I just noticed that this was a double. That makes this a little easier. We have to start from the top right again, I think. I must have missed one. I got them all, didn't I? Didn't get that one. Does that get it? I think it does. Yes, okay. So like this, this, this. Okay. We're doing good today. Alright, so we have to go back and make a new path. That'll take us to that door. And then we still have more below us, it looks like. Probably, I bet we have like 2 more floors of this baloney. Oh, this game's tough. But we're near the end, and I'm not sure what I'm going to play after this. I'm undecided. I have decided that I'm going to play Rise of the Oberdin. Or not Rise of the Oberdin, Rise of the Golden Idol. For my taking over my Ace Attorney when that finishes shortly. What are we doing here? How do we get to that door? Let's focus on that for a second before I go crazy. Does this work? I think this works. Does the path actually lead there? I think it does. Oh, let me double check. No, it doesn't. Where's the entrance here? Let's go behind it. Do I even need to go through the middle? I need to look at it again. So, instead, let's do like this. That goes on the right side of it, I think. This might work. That goes. Oh, I need to go more over when I'm above it. So like right in this row here, I need to go like way over here, and then that should do it. Because I think with the way I had it right before, I wasn't going to be able to reach across to this platform. And we're going down. I'm missing something, look. There's a light, there's a cord that comes from somewhere above. Unless we light it from down here. Oh, this is pretty. Let's take a... That just leads further in, but let's take a peek real quick at what we have here. Take a look at our beautiful world. So we're still inside the mountain. There's the lovely lady. There's all the algae. There's the shipwreck over there. Castle with the hedge mazes. Desert over there. Beautiful. Let's continue on. I don't see anything that could be an environmental puzzle here. I mean, maybe I have to look at it at a certain angle. That's usually how it goes, but I don't see anything suspicious, you know? Okay, let's continue down. I'm excited to watch the playthrough of someone else, actually, once I'm done with this, just to see what I've missed and how they handle the problems and things, you know? So we have this, and then we have one more floor, it looks like, after this floor. Okay, colors, flowers. Okay, so this is still just two different colors. I just gotta divide them in some way. This works, I think. This one's trickier. But you can tell which colors go with which by how it's cut. So like this one, like these two on the left side go together for sure, and then they go with the two in the bottom right corner. Okay, so what's a good way to do that? This maybe? This looks good. This one is, oh, we have a star. I don't remember the star rule. Yellow, yellow. Okay, so I think yellow here goes with this. Maybe. Oh, it tells us here, doesn't it? That's why this middle one's like this. Okay, so this one and this one go together. This bottom right one is with this one. So maybe something like this. The stars are wrong. What's the star rule? Do the stars have to be connected? I think that's probably what it is. So we don't want to cut off that star. So I think we do this. We cut off that blue. Come over here. How do we cut off this blue? can't really do that, can we? Maybe we cut off. No, that's not going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Cut off this yellow. Yeah. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the rules. Definitely possible. Cut off this blue. I just don't know how to cut off both of the blues while keeping the stars connected, you know? That's why I think it's something different. All those don't go to... I did that all wrong anyway. What else could it be? I wish I remembered the star rule. Well, let's try something different. Can we do this? I think I can actually... no. Not quite like that. What's the star rule? Is the star rule really just going to be the same as the other rule? With the squares? Or I think the stars might have been had to be in pairs or something too. I'm not sure. Okay. Just trying to find a way to do this. Trying to cut off everything else except for the stars and the blues, but I don't think we can really do that. Hang on, let me try cutting across here first. And then... no, because then we end up still kind of screwed. Just cut off that blue right there, right at the knees. Yeah, is that it? Is it just cut this blue off? What was I just doing? This looked pretty good for a second, didn't it? But then how do you get the stars connected? Yeah. How do you get those dang stars connected? I don't know. Yeah, and this just doesn't work. Just double checking it's the stars. Yeah, the stars are the issue. So let's do like this. Are stars good now? No, stars still are not good. So maybe it's not about pairing the stars. What else could it be? Maybe it's just surrounding the star on all sides. Well, you can't do that if you start next to a star. You can't surround it on all sides. But let's try doing 3 sides. Maybe that's something. So like this. No. What's the deal with stars? I don't remember the star rule. I really don't want to go back and look for it. Is it just they can't be paired with anything else? Well, I just did that though, didn't I? Let's do something like this. Yeah, stars are still giving me a headache. Oh, what's the star rule? I don't know. I don't think it's like a one-side thing. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like where you can only have one side of it covered. I don't think that's the case. Let me try that. So something like this. No. Star rule. Is there a way I can make it to where I just pair those for a second? Just those 2 things together? Doesn't seem like it. fine. Wait, the bottom left star was fine here. What? But the top right star was fine too. Why are they fine now? What? Let me do that shape again. This shape was what I did, right? Maybe it's two sides. Let's try two sides. So let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's not quite it. Hang on. Too far. Let's do this, and then let's do this. And then I think we can do this, and that'll be two sides. No! Why did that work that time? Hello? I don't understand. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think it's they have to be paired with their own color, right? Maybe. Maybe it's still they have to be with yellow and blue. Because maybe they're not the same color. Maybe I'm tripping and the top right one is just for blue or something. But I don't know how I would ever make that work either, you know? I don't know. Yeah, the bottom left one's good. Because I paired it with yellow. Okay. So let's do another quick test. Hang on. Another test. Let's cut these other things off real quick. Kind of. How do I just pair it with the middle yellow? That's what I want to try to do. Let's just do this for a second. Do all this stuff. Alright. Yeah, it's still good. Okay. So now let's try just pairing the top right with the other yellow. Like, I'm just doing some testing. No, it's flashing. Alright, so can we pair it with just a blue? That seems so hard. Hang on, let's go all the way over here. All the way like this. Something weird like this. Does that make it okay? It does. But now everything else is messed up. Okay, so I think I know the rule. I think. So that's pair this star with a yellow. And this star with a blue. Okay. I think it's not. I don't think it's gonna be that blue. I think we can just do this for now. And then I think we do this. Cut this yellow off. This yellow. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Hang on. Let's cut the other yellow off first too. Let's do like. Is two yellows okay? Let's do this. And then this. What's wrong? That's wrong because it's two yellows. Okay. Okay. This has to be cut off. This. This doesn't quite work. Almost. How do we get this yellow cut off? You know, how do we remove this yellow from the equation in a safe way? Because if we do this, we can't really make it work. Well, let's see. What else can we potentially do here? This is the same, basically, isn't it? Yeah. How do we cut that yellow off and then cut this yellow off in a safe way? Huh. Is there something I do going this way first? That seems sort of viable, right? Go ahead and do this maneuver. And then come back this way and what? See, if we do that though, we can't quite cut off that blue. So what if we cut off the blue, come here, quickly come here. Pretty sure I already tried this though. Oh, if I do this, it works, right? Oh no, I can't. Can't make the connection right there. Can't cut this yellow off quite. And it disconnects it from the blue too if I do something like that, I think. What else could we do here? This is I was on such a roll, you know? That's so disappointing. Alright, so let's try thinking about this another way. Let's try connecting these like this. And then this like this. This works, right? Yes! Okay. Gosh, we have 2 more of these. And then hopefully we can cross. Look at that. That's where we were. Looks like we have to make another path up there too. Maybe up there. Oh, look at all those pictures. Alright, we're gonna try to do these last 2, but I don't think we'll get them done today. I'm glad we were able to suss out what to do with the stars again. Alright, so these 2 go together. We have a Tetris shape that has to be in that shape. And there's only 2 formations that it can be in because it's not diagonal, so it can either be let me just trace it real quick. Hang on. It can either be like this, right? Or it can be like come on. Like how would we do it? Like this. How did I... Do you ever have like the world's biggest brain fart? Like this is what I was thinking. Yeah. That would be the shape, right? For the Tetris piece. But now we have to get it working with all the colors too. So it's gonna only include 1 color at some point. So I think that means that we need to have it with this one. Because if we just do it with the top one, then we'll only have the star inside of the Tetris piece. So we know part of the shape, right? We know part of the shape. I don't know what to do with the rest of the thing, but that's part of the shape. So let's look at this as like a starting framework. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I hit like right trigger or something. That's sort of our starting framework. Let's retrace it. I think the Tetris shape is always like that. So what assumptions can we make there? I think one assumption that we can make pretty safely is that we need to find a way to separate that bottom right star, I think. Because we can't have both stars, I don't think. And the top one we won't be able to separate with the way the shape is. Okay. Guess we probably wouldn't be able to really separate the right one either, would we? Is there something to the shape being different for the Tetris piece? Like, is it ever good to shift it up? I don't think so. Because we're stuck with the star thing. Okay, so maybe it's just you need 1 for each thing and it's okay that there's both stars in the same section. I don't know. But either way, this isn't quite right because we have all these extra colors lurking about. pink and this green right here too. So we gotta do some stuff up here, surely. Gotta separate the pink and the green somehow. And again, we have to be mindful that we still have to remember where the shape is gonna be. So we can't really go across that center line easily. So like even something like this would be bad. Really limits our options, right? And I think it means that we're gonna have to cut off these other ones instead. Somehow. We got one cut off. All we have to do is cut off, I think, this one to the right of my thing right now, to the right of my cursor. I think we have to cut off that one as well. And then everything else works out. But it also has to be separated. What about this? This doesn't work. Oh, that's so tough. We're never gonna get that separated because of the shape above it, too. So what does that correspond to? The green? So we have to cut off the green? How do we ever cut off the green? So right now it's looking something like this. And we're gonna end up with just not right. Is there a way we can make that shape differently? I don't think so. Not really. Because we can't like come at it from above because the exit's above and we'll end up cutting ourselves off. So, can't do that. Is there ever any merit to doing it this and then coming back around somehow? Maybe. Maybe there's something to this. We would need to cut stuff off on the bottom first. So maybe do this. Do our traditional shape here. Do this. Come across like this, and then we do something. We still have the issue of having two greens though. And I don't know how to only get one green. You know? How do we make that happen? How do we separate these two middle greens? Well, we still have to deal with that shape. I don't know, because we can't even come in here because there's no way back out if we do that. We can't separate. It's hard to separate any of these three colors from the equation. You know? Very tricky. Trying to figure out which ones go with which actually. Because I'm looking at the way they're flashing. Okay. But is that pink or green actually? Now I'm unsure of myself. About which color the flashing ones actually are, you know what I mean? Like if the left side was in the flashing section, which color would it be? I also feel like there's gotta be a more efficient way to cut off the bottom too, so where we can come in here and do something. But I'm not seeing it. Alright, that's all I got today. I'm gonna have to come back here and try to figure this one out next time and get through this section and go above and see what's up there and then go down, and we gotta be getting close. I don't know how many more episodes we got, but I feel like we're very close. That's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of others. I'll see you next time. Peace out.